Hey, what's up? It's Cam Peterson. Thanks for watching MotoAmerica on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow all of our content.
Our second round, race number 1. Who's going to get the whole shot? Lights are out. We're rolling. Looks like Jake Gagne got a good launch. So did Cameron Peterson on the 45.
And
He's
Hector
going up
Barbera.
the inside. And over the bump it goes. Petrucci going to slot himself into second as they head up the hill.
Yeah, Hector Barbera got a great start as well, Greg. He's going to slot himself back in there into 5th now, as it looked like Matthew Skolt's got a good run up the hill.
So these two are pushing each other to lap time. Oh, and Gagne pushes it too hard, and there he goes. He's down in turn number 5. So the number 1 throws it away, tapping his head. He knows he made a mistake. He tucks the front. Through the gravel trap he goes, handing it over to the championship leader, Danilo Petrucci.
And he saw 23.9 on his board and probably thought, all right, I got to keep pushing, got to keep getting this pace going low to try to get away. He was seeing, Greg, 24 flats and 24 ones and still getting +0 on his board. As you can see, gets into turn 5 and he's just going to lose that front as he got ever so close to that paint. Now, Petrucci can start watching his pit board at +0.2. 2.2 is what he's at. Looks like the rear tire of that bike is flat.
Oh, man.
And
Wheels.
that is a huge hit. This is where the COTA thing comes back to you a little bit when you have a little small problem. And now the riders made a mistake here, and it's going to allow Petrucci to control this race as he goes through now, Greg, at a 24-7 to 24-7. So the first 3 riders now are all 24-7, 24-8.
And Jason, looking at those split times, what do you see? Oh, and it looks like Cameron Peterson is down. So disaster for the fresh and lean progressive Yamaha racing team as Cameron Peterson making a mistake. Looks like probably turn 7, Jay.
I'm trying to see myself, Greg. I think it's like the outside of turn 5. It looks like he's trying to run across track. Could be 7, though, like you say. Maybe he lost the front on the way in. Cam Peterson down in 7. But for Matthew Skoltz right now, he continues to close this gap, Greg. I mean, the first sector he gained almost half second. Let's see what they do as they come across the line. 24-7.
Oh, wait a second. Is that at the top of 2? At the exit of turn 2?
It's coming down the hill, isn't it?
It is coming down the hill, like through into the S's?
Yeah.
And it looked like he just made a mistake and ran off the track. Yeah.
And Matthew actually lost, well, he gained 1/10 of a second. He's got it down to 1.8. But it doesn't look like 1.8 on our screen. It looks a little bit bigger now. So I don't know if Matthew maybe ran wide or something in turn 1. Until we get a longer view, it'll be difficult for me to see as they go through this first split. Further back, we have Kyle Wyman, Corey Alexander, and Hayden Gillum all running for this top 5 spot. For Kyle Wyman, he came here just to run one class. That's the bagger class for Harley-Davidson. And he got thrown onto this bike when it was found out that P.J. Jacobsen had come down sick. So Kyle kind of filled in yesterday with the hopes that maybe P.J. would come back today, and that wasn't the case. So Kyle Wyman gets another shot at Superbike here at Road Atlanta, and now he's closing up onto the back of Jake Lewis. That time by, Greg, he was half a second quicker, was Hector Barbera over Jake Lewis. So with what, 5 laps to go, 4.5 laps to go now, he's just got to keep pushing. Yeah, Greg, these guys are onto the front straightaway with the white flag out, and I'm going to tell you, there's 3 back markers, probably about a second up the road. So I don't know if they're actually going to be able to hold Petrucci up at all down through the S's. I think they're going to be just out in front enough where he should be able to go by those guys between 5 and 6. And if they don't, you can see these guys now. He won't go by these guys. These guys are going to be somewhere in the back straightaway. They're racing with each other.
Now, I'll catch him by turn 6. Some of these guys, I think.
I don't think they'll catch. He'll get up behind them. But 6 and 7 could be interesting. And if Matthew could have just been a little bit closer, it could have made a big difference. But Petrucci should be comfortably able to go by these guys down the back straightaway, especially with the blue flags. Problem with the blue
caught
flags.
him perfectly.
The problem with it is these guys are all racing against each other. They're not going to want to pull over, even though they all did, which is really classy move on all their part.
Yeah, they all did, and they're not trying to gain an advantage over each other. Let the leader go by. Underneath the bridge he comes, down to the bottom of the hill. One more corner for a 3rd victory in a row for the Italian. Coming across the stripe here at Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta, Petrucci will take race number 1 win in fine style. And a new lap record as well. This battle for 3rd, and it looks like Jake Lewis has done enough to hold off the advancements of Hector Barbera.
Really done a nice job. Has Jake, he's dealt with the pressure of watching that pit board go from about +2.5 down to under a second. Jake Lewis is going to give Division Wheel guys their first podium of the year.
A great ride and way to take advantage of the race situation. And Jake Lewis, Vision Wheel M4X Star Suzuki with a podium spot. And how about this? It's Kyle Wyman versus Corey Alexander. And Wyman has a fill-in ride. He found out about this, what, Thursday night? Maybe Friday morning?
Yeah.